God damn. It's early. Look at that. It's like morning light, like sunrise light. It is early as fuck. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Rotten Butterflies Convergence run. I wasn't planning to stream until the Halberd run, honestly, but I was like, oh, I can't sleep tonight. I actually haven't slept. I've been awake since, I mean, it was only like 2 o'clock yesterday, so I've been awake for a normal day, really, like 14 hours, 7 a.m. right now. But yeah, how is everyone doing? How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Wonderful. But yeah, Dragon Cultist is coming. Don't worry, getting there. Should be probably. I'd say the video should be out in 2 days, so it's coming. It's surprisingly long. I think, even though the run was only 7 hours, the video is probably going to end up being probably 2 hours long because it is such a dense run. But I mean, that's what I expected. All the Convergence runs are. Excuse me. How about that? There's a new Sims co-op update. Okay, let me install that. Weird. It hasn't been updated in like 5 months. No, I hear people are freaking out. Why? It's like if you're in America, shouldn't that be fine? Like, it's Northern Hemisphere. Deep South. I mean, fair enough. Still Northern Hemisphere, so still winter. Extractor. I don't remember how to do this. We need to open some files. Holy shit! It's been a while since I've had to install Seamless. Where is browse files? Browse local files. Game. Delete. How about that? Does this just work if I... Let me check something. I don't really know the differences between these. Convergence, seamless co-op, co-op settings, copy all this, paste it. That's the same. Sorry about this, guys. I just take this long downloads and hopefully cut this. Alright, seems to be good. Affiliate anniversary? Is it seriously? Fuck, how long have I been that for? 4 years probably. I don't even know. It's been fucking ages since I got affiliate. Gonna go for partner next, everyone. That's the next goal. Yeah, that ain't happening for fucking 7 years. Nobody watches on Twitch, everyone watches on YouTube. Anyways. This should work, hopefully. Let's co-op. Load game. Rotussi. I believe this was the save. Why did I name it this? You know what? Nobody answer that. Please. Why? Why is that? Why does... Okay. I don't know why that's broken like that. That's weird as fuck. But butterflies are... They buffed... So it's... Okay, let me start this. It's the same thing as... the like Radahn changes, where Convergence made Radahn, like consort Radahn changes before FromSoft changed him. They did the same thing with the Rotten Butterflies and Rain of Fire. They buffed those spells before FromSoft changed them, and then FromSoft did change them. So Rain of Fire still remains the Convergence Rain of Fire. It's actually... Convergence Rain of Fire is actually substantially worse than like vanilla Rain of Fire, which is quite surprising. It's not bad, it's just vanilla Rain of Fire is unbelievably powerful. Oh, Mesmer's dead. But yeah, that's unbelievably powerful. So that hasn't changed, but Rotten Butterflies, they did buff it, and then it's like, oh, the changes from FromSoft did it pretty good, so they reverted the buffs. But one of the things they kept was the stance damage. So the stance damage is now substantially higher. So I mean, we can show you. I'll show you right now in Romina. I just realized I did actually resummon her. Even. Yeah, so you can see how easily that just stance broke Romina. It goes very easily. Okay, that just one-shot me. Holy shit. But yeah, the damage, I mean, I think the damage might be a little bit higher than what it is in vanilla. But it's actually for the... I think the damage... Actually, I don't even know, because I think the damage is actually maybe perhaps mostly the same. It's just that because of the buffs you can get in Convergence, you can get higher. So obviously we have like an armor buff. We have literally 4 like physical talent, like 4 buffs, and another physical buff here. I mean, I don't even have blood sucking anymore in this. Like, I could shove blood sucking in for another 20%. In fact, that's kind of funny. We should do that. Although, I kind of want to spend some of these runes. How much level ups cost right now? 90k. Let me go grab my runes quickly. We spend them all. Back on Rune Arc. Where did I die? Oh, there. They gave it too big of a damage increase in vanilla. I don't think they did. I think it's actually good because, okay, for big things it's kind of fucked up. For big things it's like ridiculous. I'll agree with that. Big things it's just ridiculous. Wow, I don't have any runes. But I think smaller things is good because smaller things obviously you have the thing of, oh, the rot build up is like really high. So like if you don't hit too hard, the rot will. You thug it out through the rot, it'll hit really hard because the rot obviously that it procs is 30% of an enemy's health, which is amazing. Alexa, hello. That wasn't enough time for the butterflies to go off. Why can't I use it? Does this really need that much FP? Do something. Man, this is probably why I had the FP regen tier in. Oh, that's gonna hit so hard. That does not hit. Shredding his fucking hitbox. Oh. You know, I wonder, I haven't even thought about this, but does transmog work through dragon form? I don't think I have any of the dragon hearts though. And I haven't killed Bayle, have I? Let me give myself the rock heart because I know I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna use either of them. It doesn't really matter. But I'm actually curious to see just what we're looking at. Because I currently have a transmog on for this armor set. Because I'm wearing the clean rot set, but I made it look like the dancers set. And it's goods and magic, isn't it? So if I take this off, and then use The rock art. What does it actually do? I hope it just doesn't do anything. What does it do in Convergence? I'm guessing it probably can't be obtained in Convergence. Ah, oh, I need to kill myself. Because I can't wear armor now. Where are some of the Convergence runs? The French run was busted. Yeah, I'm excited for them to add the new spells and have a look at it again. How much to see a Garden of Eyes mod? Fucking like literally an infinite amount of money. Mog hide it? It seems like it. Can I can't even. I need to die. Yeah, that is a lot of rock build up. I think it's the armor set. Yeah, it seems like the obvious drag community doesn't exist in Convergence anymore. It will eventually, but there's a lot to work with that class. But I would like to actually shuck on the cleaner art set because it does boost this class by quite a lot. Is that what else did I want? I wanted to think about killing Metyr as well, just for the plus 15. Obviously, it's not too much of a boost in damage, but it'll be fun. Shield only run in Convergence is viable. Yes, it definitely is. I just wish they would add more fun shields. Like I've wanted the door shield in Convergence for a while. Great. I didn't realize that is slow. Still wondering what I'm gonna do with Drag Communion. I was talking with X the other day about it, and they're like so far they've just removed it, and they have no plans to do anything with it like soon. Like nothing. They're not touching it anytime soon. So don't expect to see it for quite a while. But I know they've been like throwing ideas around, but as far as I know, it's nothing much at all. Can you stop running away from me? Or I'm dead. Okay, that is a lot of damage. Man, there was no butterflies there, bro. Where were the butterflies, bro? 4. Like, I mean, the Dragon Community class, it's not like they couldn't buff it. They could definitely buff it, because there's some armor sets in the game that boost, like, all melee damage by 10%. There's 2 armor sets that do that. So it would not surprise me if they make a custom set for it. Like, they have sets to just the perfumes to boost just perfume damage by, like, 10%. So it's definitely something they would do. Okay, I got hit by the fucking Phantom hitboxes. It is me, Danny Phantom. The weapon scale. I mean, it would be an Arcane class, that's obvious. Like, it would immediately, obviously, be an Arcane class. Because, if you think about it, Arcane is the only thing that doesn't really have a class in the Convergence. There's Strength classes, Dex classes, Int classes, Faith classes. But there's no Arcane classes. Okay, I don't know what just hit me. Like, there's Arcane mixed classes, but there's no Arcane classes. Like, the closest thing you'd get to it would be, what's it called? The closest thing you have is the Perfumer class. But even then, Perfumer class mixes a bunch of things. The scaling and that is still all over the place. There we go. Much content, see on the different builds. All the builds are sweet on this channel, I promise. No matter what. Alright, we've already killed Baronina. Good, mostly Arcane? Yeah. The weapons also, actually, no, the weapons don't really scale Arcane, but I imagine they would make it all scale Arcane. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what we end up seeing. If they make the class seals are Arcane, everything's a pure, like, pure Arcane class with split. I still expect to see the split damage. I don't see that going anywhere, like between obviously the different breath attacks, but yeah, I think it definitely will be a pure Arcane class. I can't see it being anything else. Oh, hey, Run, thank you for the follow. Epic name. Very epic name. Well, basically every single one of my runs. Three Dragon Communion weapons, 2 Scale, Strength, Dex, Arcane, the third is Dex, Faith. I don't think any of the weapons are Arcane, are they? Like, what would it be? Dragon Hunter's Katana, the Grafted Dragon, and the... what's it called? It's an axe. I don't remember what it's called, the freezing one. Where are you? Ice Strength Hatchet. The Dragon Hunter's Katana isn't Arcane, it's just a Strength Dex weapon. It's a quality weapon. Grafted Dragon is Faith, like Strength Dex and Faith. It's not a tiny bit of Faith. And yeah, Ice Strength Hatchet is Strength and Dex. None of them are Arcane. The weapons actually aren't Arcane, which is very surprising. Is there a wiki of some sorts? It's all in the Discord server. There's no wiki yet. They are making it. But it's all in the Discord server. You can find spreadsheets of everything on the Discord server in the FAQ section. The axe that has a Fire Breath Ash of War. That is a imp weapon, not a dragon weapon. Like a catacomb weapon. Was Collie Arcane? No. Yeah, none of the weapons are Arcane. Show location 2? Yup. Some of the armor sets, like anything DLC might be a little bit outdated because the reason they haven't made, like, updated all those for DLC just yet is because, as I said, they're making the wiki. I didn't grab that, do I? Oh yeah, since they're making the wiki, they're just adding everything to the wiki. I don't know when the wiki will be out. They told me they wanted the first version of the wiki to be released before 2.1 released, and 2.1 released 2.5 months ago now, 3 months ago. So they're probably going to try and release a more finished version of the wiki when it comes out, because if anyone who's played the Dark Souls 3 Convergence mod and you wanted to look at the wiki, you would know half the wiki is just missing. Like, half the information is just missing. Does the game support MG Plus? Of course it does. Still just Elden Ring. New stuff in the DLC? Nothing just yet. Except for, like, you know, the removal of Shadow Tree Fragments, the addition of Shadow Stones, just, you know, to make the upgrading process better and more quickly. Yeah, there's a couple weapons, but apart from, like, for map changes, boss changes, nothing. There's nothing yet. Because their main focus right now is just finish off base game, then do DLC. Like, there's no reason to skip to the DLC yet because they're not even close to finishing base game. Damn, is my AR 473 with this? Jesus. Yeah, 272 scaling. Holy shit. Wait, does that mean I just, like... Holy shit. 200 sword talisman for an extra 15% on top of that. Drink the physic, another 30%. If I had some buffs, you get like another, like, probably like 50% on that. Chuck a blood boil. Actually, speaking of blood boil, I should probably craft some more blood boils, because if I want to kill, I think we can possibly, maybe not quite, but I reckon we could get very close to one-shotting Metyr with this spell. Place all the generic enemy bosses with the unique ones. They're aiming to, or not even, I wouldn't even say replacing them. I'd say just revamping up certain ones. Like, for example, the Watchdog for the Frenzy class is now a Frenzied Watchdog. So it's still just a Watchdog's moveset, but, you know, it's got some, you know, fancy madness effects on it. Its tail lights on fire. It's got some, you know, it's just, like, they still probably would keep most of the bosses. It's just making them a bit more accustomed to a class or to something they want it to be accustomed to.
Allow me to.
Here's bruh. How do I find the motivation to play? You want to play with all the classes, but you can't get yourself to play it at all. Well, what's stopping you? Like, is it just because you think you won't know where anything is, just because you don't know the locations of things because it's so different in Convergence, or like what's actually stopping you from doing it? Replace the Magma Fire theme, Banished Knight. Yeah, so there's a Knight boss replacing the Giant Finger Creeper, and there's a Rot Knight replacing the Kindred of Rot in the Caelid Highway teleport. And I know on a thing to make things more unique across the entire game, they're going to be doing things like adding custom soundtracks for certain bosses. So they're going to be making a new dragon soundtrack for some of the dragon fights. Well, I think it's specifically for the ancient dragon fights. And then there's also going to be a new one. They're going to make eventually. I'm pretty sure they're going to be making a custom soundtrack for Gaius, because for some reason Gaius doesn't have his own soundtrack. He just uses a generic one from base game, which you find on like Nile and stuff like that. When am I planning on playing a full class again? End of next month. Just before Monster Hunter Wilds releases, so I can edit the video and drop that while I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds, so I can just focus on Wilds. I'm gonna try and do one class run per month. Bird. I just felt the bird grow. When you go fight the bird, do I have any of the teleport graces? I do. Get burnt out after like 13 hours, just end up playing on stupid shit. Well, that's the thing with Convergence. You don't need to do that, because it's not like you have to loot everything. Unless you're trying to do a full playthrough, then I don't really have much to say apart from that. But like, if you're just trying to set like a class up, that's the whole point of Convergence, is so you can jump into it and you're not just like running around collecting shit. You're always doing something. Like, for example, right now, to get to Metyr, to do a quest line, I don't have to just walk there. I get to go fight a boss, you know? I get to go to... I mean, it's not a good boss right now because they're just placeholder bosses, but, or is it Dragon Resting Ground? But it's still a boss. Like, I get to, do something constantly. You always get to fight something. You always get to think, like, oh, you know, I get to work towards the next room. Get the killer boss, and I get to, you know, the next room is something to exciting to look forward to because it's tons of new spells. That's not what I wanted to cast. Melania, thank you for the follow. Hey, man. Goodbye. First part of Metyr's lore is massive. Yeah. Lore-wise, she's like so important, like such a drastic thing. And then gameplay, it's like, man, this shit sucks. They place like 3 bosses into water arenas, and they're all 3 of them are really not that good. Renala, Elden Bread, and Metyr. They're such cool arenas, and they just kind of fucking suck. Everybody's just saying just loot every area. Well, I mean, if it's your first playthrough of Convergence, that's what you should be doing. My first playthrough of Convergence was probably like 60 hours or so. So, like, you know, I already had like over 1,000 hours in the game. I knew everything back to front, but because Convergence had so much new stuff, it's like, you know, I want to spend time with doing all the shit, checking out everything. Like, I feel like for the majority of people, if you don't like know Elden Ring back to front completely, like vanilla Elden Ring, a full Convergence playthrough should take you like like upwards of 100 hours. They added a new Mesmer incants. No, they did not. That I know of. I know they added new incants to the Flame Prophet class, but I don't know what they've done, which I'm not going to find out because I want to wait until I actually do the Flame Prophet run next month. DLC could have made some Abyssal Serpent incant for the grab. Well, that would take a lot of work, like an unbelievable amount of work. So I mean, to be fair, it's always like comparing to like base game. When you think about it, like the flames like incants in base game compared to Mesmer Fire, there's only a couple of Mesmer Fire compared to Flame Prophet, like the normal fire incants. So it makes sense why Convergence will also kind of have the same ratio. There's no real reason to expand too much on the Mesmer Fire incants. Just because, I mean, the ones we got are already pretty cool in vanilla. What do you think of Blood Initiate? It's sweet. I love Nihil. It's so cool. And the healing spells and drawing the health in the Blood Initiate class is very, very cool mechanic. As massive DLCs, it feels rushed in some areas, like the base game. I never once felt the base game was rushed in any way, ever. I feel like everything was fun. DLC though, definitely. DLC, there's definitely a few areas where I'm like, they didn't look at this, they didn't play test this, they didn't do anything with it. One of them being obviously Radahn, Golden Hippo, Gaius' Charge. Like, there's a lot of things that I feel like they just did and then never play tested because they were rushing it maybe, but I don't know what they ran out of time. Like, did they get given you had to release it by the date it released, and they realized, oh, we did so much stuff we can't do it all. Is this mod free? Yes, it is. Not too overwhelming. Well, I mean, if you want to replay Elden Ring if you want to like replay the entire game for the first time, basically, you can play this. Is what it is. There's so much new content that it feels like a new game. But there's still, you know, obviously so many similar things you would know. Did I give the rock a blowy? What do you mean did I give a rock a blowy? What fucking... Oh, the finger? Yeah, that's right. You haven't played the DLC yet, have you? It's not like hate for Beatrice and Knight. I think Beatrice and Knight has some big hitbox issues, like real bad lingering hitbox issues. Real bad. And he's also his like phase 2 Beatrice attacks are just also really bad. The hitboxes are ridiculously large for no reason. They have no reason to be that large and random, and just he feels so out of place as well. All right, I was supposed to I don't have any runes. I'm broke. Shit. I needed to buy some stuff for the funny blood boils. That blood boils are expensive. I definitely don't have any of the goods for this shit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be able to buy 10. Okay, I need to refight something. What would you play? Second playthrough, played melee for the first time. Do a spell class. Do any of the spell classes. Just whatever you like in base game. You think it's cool. Just you play that class. Is there anything big that would just die? Yep. Placidus X, yep. Yeah, they expanded the death stuff in the DLC pivoted to Mickler at some point. What? Like, as in, like, that you thought the DLC, it feels like the DLC is going to be death-based, and then it just wasn't? You know what's crazy? I don't remember fighting Placidus X the other night. Like, I was so drunk the other night, and I didn't even wake up hungover, which was the craziest part about that. That was like the funniest part to that. Like, I had an entire bottle of vodka, and in the morning I was like, oh my god, this entire bottle is just gone. And I woke up fine. It was so weird. I drank so much and I was just no hangover. I mean, I did sleep for like fucking 12 hours or something. But it's so weird. I don't know how. This rot's just gonna kill him, I swear. I'll admit, there are parts of that night I don't remember, I think. Like I said, I don't remember fighting Placidus X at all. He gives a bit of money. It's never as much a thing. Like, I think, oh, like, Placidus X, like, he's like, ooh, you know, he's like one of the healthiest bosses in the entire game. And he's just 280k, which is weird, because, like, Mulaney gives, like nearly double that. It's so weird how he just doesn't give that much. I mean, it's a lot, but it's like, also, it's not. It's like, how much of the Godskin do I give? 100 and something? 170k. And then Malekith 220. So he technically gives the most out of the entirety of Farum Azula, but it's still weird. I might do 30. So we need 60 of these. I think it's 30 of these. And then I think it's 30 of these, right? Yeah. This Gracious boss was Shadow Tree Avatar. Yeah, I mean, I think again, it's kind of just like, he has some just like wild hitbox spam, which is I'm the biggest fan of at all. Did I kill Scion? Okay, that I don't remember. Okay, I do not remember fighting Scion. Okay, I might have been blackout the other night. I still don't know how I didn't wake up, like, just hungover as shit. We need to try and aim for about 1000 HP. So then when I chuck on Blessing of Grace and Mog's Great Rune, we should pretty much just be able to almost out heal the Blood-Sucking tier. Yeah, Haircuts were done from a lore perspective, but post-nerf he was one of the better bosses in DLC. I still think he's extremely sloppy. His hitboxes are a huge letdown. I would love to try and figure out how to change hitboxes in Smithbox, so I can try and mess around with hitboxes myself to see if there's potential for him to be, like, really good. It's kind of OP against NPCs. They can't really do much against you. And you just keep casting it. Although I'm probably gonna need to teleport back up top. Eh. We die, we die. Who cares? Look how hard this song went. It is a banger. It is very much a banger song. Like no wonder it's like their most listened to song, because it is very, very good. Please just... I'm gonna bait out the good attack. You better do it immediately. Do it. Do it. Good. This is totally gonna stagger you. Oh, that is disgusting. Goodbye. Oh, well, I'm dead. How did she not... God, I hate this boss. Alright, there's Metyr done. Oh man, I'm gonna have to kill an NPC now. Oh, I don't want to do that. Majority armor, not from soft. Yeah. Although that hasn't been confirmed, has it? They just said there was more story that George R. R. Martin had written that was not explored, because technically that would have been FromSoft's choice to make Consort Radahn the last boss. Because George R. R. Martin wrote what happened, not what is happening. And Miquella turning Radahn into his fucking cum dungeon is what happened. I just don't know, is what's happening, not what happened. Do I want more mine to try and cast twice? No. Oh, sorry, 3 times. You beat Days 3 on Sunday? Huge. Is that like DLCs and all? Miquella the Tickler? Yeah, exactly.
You would abscond with it. The whole of Count Emir's wisdom. You undid.
Okay, whore? Maybe?
To the night
Die?
of your land.
I probably should have chucked an FP regen in the physic, not a dick and ball torture. This fucking chair is cucking me. Bro, I'm getting like sewer mog flashbacks. I don't think you can rot. I think the NPCs and these like 2 specific NPCs, like, I reckon I can just like, holy shit, they did a lot of damage. Just gently touch her.
A fine mother.
That first DLC maybe tomorrow. Well, I mean, if you complete most of the base game, first DLC should be fine, but second DLC you should be like perfectly leveled for.
Look here at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
I don't know why he's casted that so many times. Yeah, see, he should have just received about 3,000 rot build up. That's good. Me when spellcaster. This shit sucks.
My dear child.
I'm dead. Just die.
Mother, dear you.
That's just, I hate NPCs for fuck's sake. There's Mikola always simping for Radahn. Mulaney Whisper confirmed it. Yes, but George R. R. Martin never wrote that Radahn would come back. Right? Yes, George R. R. Martin would have written initially, but then in the events of the game, we killed Radahn. George R. R. Martin would probably have known anything beyond that. It would definitely would have been FromSoft say in that, oh, Radahn comes back. I didn't buff.
The whole of Count Emir's wisdom. Surrender to the night.
It always has the exact same amount of damage. Yeah, those active hitboxes are crazy.
My dear star, a fine.
Baye, thank you for the follow as well. Just chuck this on so I don't die so quickly. You know what we could probably do? Chuck this on for just 30% extra damage. Right from to cast his little piss ants.
And I will be the only mother.
Wait, summon your little shitbags again? No, you're supposed to do it. Yeah, there. Like, what hits you there? What hit me? Hitboxes be like, I think I just won't.
Dear fingers.
Animate it for more dynamic fights. Yeah, well, I don't think it should be full animation. I think if you animate an Elden Ring show, just the cinematic trailers, like a Love, Death and Robots episode, a secret level episode, it needs to be animated like that. If it's animated like an anime or something, no, people won't watch it. I would watch it, but like I wouldn't like really. It doesn't help the context of this, right? It needs to be animated like the trailers are.
You would abscond with it. The whole of Count Emir's wisdom.
How did you... Man, I'm turning immortality on because I don't give a shit. I ain't fighting NPCs. McDonald's, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Do the first show from the Times perspective, like Game of Thrones. No, if they did a show, I reckon they should do it in order, or not even have a show about the Tarnished. Although the Tarnished stories does show the demise of all the demigods and the rise of a new Elden Lord. So, I feel like if they were, here's my plot: if they were to animate it, they would have a 3-season structure, with the first season and second seasons being the lore, or not even. I would almost have it. No, yeah, I would have like probably like the first 2 seasons be like what we don't happen in the game. Like so, you know, Marika becoming a god, Elden Breed coming to fucking fondle Radagon's balls, whatever happened in the lore, all that shit, pretty much everything up until the way the lands between is how we find it, and that's like 2 seasons worth, and then the 3rd season is just like the Tarnished story. The only problem is why that's weird, and I don't think it would work in the structure of a show with the like with the Tarnished, is it's like you have these powerful demigods, right? Imagine having 2 seasons of just like the most insanely like overpowered like characters ever, right? And then in the 3rd season, they are all killed by a dude. In game wise, it makes sense because that's just how a game works, right? But when you're trying to watch a show and then it's just a dude kills everyone, it's kind of like, huh? Like it's like, yeah. You get the idea, right? It's like kind of like, oh, but like that, it's.
You would abscond with it.
Can you put that fucking shit away?
You undeserving little.
That's why I'm dead. Oh no, I turned deathless on, didn't I? Because I just can't be asked to fight this. Why can't I cast butterflies? Why can't Anna be pretty? This spell is kind of ridiculous. Oh, she still got hit by it. Is that a frame lock? I mean, I guess you can just like attack her.
My dear star, a fine mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength.
Grant me succor.
Look here.
Who says grant me succor?
Fingers. I will be the true
Kenneth.
and I will be the only
Come on, summon you little fucking kids. He still managed to kill me when I had Deathless turned on. I hate NPCs. Actually, the bane of these games. They really are. Genuinely, like, the worst part about Souls games is, like, NPCs and PvP. God, it ruins them so much. Okay, my computer froze. Like, it's crazy that even with this armor set and 30 vigor, does it one-shot me? With 10% more HP because of the rune.
You would abscond with
You would abscond with it.
whole account.
Can you put your fucking shield away, slag?
You undeserving little miscreant. Surrender.
What the fuck did you just call
The
me?
night of your life.
Or?
My
It's actually funny just how fucked this is.
fine mother, you will be.
My
Goose, hello. How you doing?
grant me a mother's strength. Look here at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be.
How's the run? It's at a halt right now because of this fucking retard. That shit still went off. He didn't even cast it and it still went off. It's crazy that also doesn't kill him. I don't have another med. You know what that means? Melee. Just bonk him. But I got to properly learn Rolana's moveset. She's alright. She's peak as fuck. What do you mean she's just alright? He invented a spell to give both the fingers free. It was kind of funny. Yeah, he's channeling the Fingalsea. The inner Fingalsea. You know what'd be so cool? Imagine if you used the Finger Creeper Spirit Summon and you wore the finger robe. You popped out of you. Instead of ringing the bell, you'd like, "Gah!" And you popped it out of you like he does. That'd be so fucking funny. What did I just do? I need to go to the fucking other one. Hugh. Could be convinced to do it. It'd be kind of... Oh, I don't even know. I don't even think how complicated that would be. I don't know if it would be too complicated, actually. Because it's just like, when you use the Spirit Summon with this equipped, play this animation. And then change the Finger Creeper summon to... The problem with the Finger Creepers is if the Finger Creepers are already preloaded in Emir's fight, they're actually there the whole time. They're just invisible and don't have a mesh on them. So it... Not sure how it would work exactly, but it... Could work, but I'm not sure. So hot. I have the aircon's on. It's directly above me, and I'm just cooking. Like, what's fucking cooking good looking? Holy shit, I am dying. With bottle of Grand Sax, which is great. Yeah, it's such a shame that when she does a moon attack, she's like invulnerable. Like, it'd be so cool to snipe her out or something. I mean, I wanted to try and use Placiduous Axe's Ruin against the moon attack, but we did, when I did my Dragon Communion run, turns out Bayle's Incantation just do way too much damage. Favorite Soulsborne game? Elden Ring. By a fucking landslide. Worth a full game run with co-op? Yeah, absolutely. Fucking 100%. I think co-op Convergence is one of the best ways to experience it. Just make sure you set your co-op settings to have everything do 0% more damage, have probably at bare minimum 100% more HP, and at bare minimum 50% more stance. At least for bosses. Enemies I would still have 100% more health, but I think the standard poise is probably fine for normal enemies. The second made a synthwave remix. The only thing I don't like about Cthulhu Seeker's remixes now is they're all copyrighted. Like, for a really long time, all his music was free to use, and then he copyrighted all his old songs, and it nearly fucked my entire channel because of it, because I used his Radagon, like Radagon Elden Beast theme as the outro. If you look in the older videos, it's that theme. And it like copyright struck all my videos, and he nearly like completely took down the channel because he did that. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of him copywriting every single piece of his remixes of songs that are free to use. Luckily, all the old videos are fine now, but like I managed to resolve it, but yeah, nearly fucked the entire channel. Like, if I want music, I just use, like, obviously just the base game soundtracks, or I use, Kidius or, Nick Potter. Those two do the music for the Convergence mod, so I just use their music as well if I want to do intros. I also use some of Alex Rowe's stuff. He does a lot of remixes of the, he has a whole album of all the Souls games remixed. Like, it's like a bunch of stuff, and that's some of the best music I've ever heard in my life. And all his stuff is free to use. He's actually done a full album with one of the people who made the Souls soundtracks. I can't remember her name. I have the Elden Ring soundtrack saved here somewhere. Oh, I fucking have way too many albums saved. I should probably just search it. No, there it is. What's her name? Yuko Kitamura. She's responsible for bangers. So she did, like, the Dark Souls 3 main title theme, Promised Consorts theme, Jimmy Beast Dancing Lion, Mesmer. Like, pretty much the best themes that you can think of from any of FromSoft's games are probably from her. And she did an album with Alex Rowe, but like, yeah, Alex is like, his music's fucking phenomenal. So good. How do I want to do this? I don't even know. I kind of want him to do the jump attack. So I'm just going to stand close so he does this. So I'm going to do the jump attack. Yeah, not that one. No, do the jump, buddy. Because the jump attack, I'd be able to cast like perfectly inside of him. He just doesn't want to do it, does he? He does not want to do it. No longer works from Soft. Oh yeah, she's freelance now, which technically means does mean FromSoft can just rehire her. She's not breaking off from FromSoft. She's just saying she no longer works directly for FromSoft. She's just become freelance, and FromSoft can just hire her again. Hey buddy, just jump. Immediately jump. I hate you. You fat fucking tub of lard. Jump. Good. So I'm gonna dodge forward. Cast. Well, goodbye. Goodbye, 250,000 runes. I need a ER tool. I want to see how much stance this does. Casey Edwards. Yeah, all this fucking Bayle the Light got fucking removed off of all streaming services and it got replaced with some fucking AI slop. It's so fucking funny. I think he got it fixed. It was apparently it was fucked for like a year or something, and only recently just got fixed. Devil Trigger, yeah. Like the 2 most listened to songs from him. Okay, cunt, ready? He's gonna jump on me. What a fat piece of shit he is. Oh, kill yourself, perhaps. Maybe kill yourself? Are you phase transitioning, you fat piece of shit? God, I hate this boss. I can't even be bothered. I'm resetting. $10k with butterflies? Yeah. I was doing that in vanilla. After they buffed it, this shit's busted as fuck. And then Convergence with all the buffs you can get, it's crazy. Do I try? No. Actually, yeah. No, apparently not. Can't trust them grab hitboxes. Never trust a FromSoft grab hitbox. How did he not stagger? He's on negative 25 stance. I might just die. Right in hell. You know how it be these hours of the night? Day? Morning? I don't even know what time of day it is anymore. You fat piece of shit. Oh, nice hitbox. That's an existing hitbox that exists within the video game. Stand behind him. Get hit. Fucking Bayle in fucking nutshell. He's so fucking fat, his meat flaps. His fucking... What's it called? Your fucking gullet. His gullet smacked me. Input read that. Yeah, you piece of shit. God, I hate him. Puffing so hard your chest muscle starts to hurt. Oh yeah, it's lovely because it's just like it feels like you just have fucking like cancer. Oh yeah, maybe rotten hell, like the deepest pits of hell. That's awesome. I actually hate this boss. I really do. It's just never fun to fight him. It really isn't. I don't know why, but I just don't enjoy fighting him ever. Like, what hit me? No, the task is 5, not fucking 10. Great. Why does the cast not do 10? I don't understand why the butterflies do like 10 stands each, but the cast only does 5. The cast is supposed to be like the big part of it. And the butterflies just happen to have so many projectiles. No, you gotta love when you start coughing so hard, Solar, that you're like, okay, I can't. If I keep coughing, I'm gonna accidentally throw up. That's like the worst. Okay, he staggered in 1 this time. Explain to me why he staggered in 1 this time. It's better. See, sometimes I can't stagger him in 3 hits, and this time I staggered him in 1 hit. Like, that's crazy. Goodbye, you fat lizard. You know, I found out you can actually crouch one of his attacks. And it's like just good for positioning. I mean, kind of, but like it's really weird. I kind of want to resummon him just to show you guys. It's kind of a cool. It's like for the most part, it's kind of useless. I mean, if you want to preserve a little bit of stamina, I guess it helps. I should probably spend most of these runes. It's his like triple attack. Is like his like arm swipe. Head slam. I don't know what he does after that. I think it's like a bite attack or something after that. It's like a shame Bayle doesn't really have too many fancy dodges. I mean, some of his attacks you can jump, but like it's like also you can't really because it matters so much in positioning. AKA just being far enough away from him where the jump doesn't really do anything. Because you'd be able to get hit by the attack anyways. So that attack can dodge if you move to the right fast enough. I always wondered if you could probably crouch that attack. So get him to do it. That attack, but when he's, you know, facing you. The attack he just did. Oh. Apparently we get dragged with them. Can you do it, bud? Wait, does he do it in phase 1? Oh, yeah, here, this one. So you can crouch beneath that. Yeah, it's a shame you can't crouch beneath that. Because for some reason, on a lot of Bayle's attacks, they added the hitbox on his entire head and chest, even though he's doing attacks with his arms. I don't know what FromSoft's decision behind that was. It was definitely a decision they made, but like possibly one of the decisions of all time. And then that you can't jump. Like, why can't I jump? That'd be such a fun jump to like a attack to jump. It'd be like so perfect. But yeah, so much of his stuff is just positioning, and it's just like just random choices. I don't like. I'm just like, oh, why is your hitbox here? Why is this like? And it's like his big nuke attack in phase 2, like oh no, not the big, like one he slams his hand on the ground and then goes boom, bang, like that attack. And it's like, okay, why the fuck can you jump that? It's a massive like nuclear bomb going off, big fucking fuck you attack. I just yeah. It doesn't make any sense. They definitely made a lot of decisions in the DLC. That's all I'm gonna say. Just they made a lot of decisions. We'll go fight the Scooby Snack avatar next. Love Bayle and hate Metyr. I mean, I like Bayle more than Metyr. I don't like Metyr at all. But yeah, it's just it's like more of like it's not more of a thing against Bayle. It's just more of a thing of FromSoft getting better at making big bosses, like large bosses. But they have got a long way to go before they even get close to some of the normal sized bosses that they've made. Like Mog, Mesmer, Gale, stuff like that. They've got a long way to go before the big bosses even vaguely catch up to those sort of fights. What the fuck? How do I like stop midair? Last got done. I'd say kind of big boss. I'd say like most of the way there. And again, it's kind of like he's like a good fight, but it's like you barely even really you don't fight him. You know, you're fighting him, but you're here and he's just kind of like floating around above you, right? Like you don't like with Bayle, you know, you're scissoring him, right? But with Sarsgaard's Radahn, you just kind of sit beneath him the entire time, smack his horse and legs fully facing him. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing with like a dude who's just big like that. You can't really face him, you know. And I mean, maybe give me an armored core and I'll face him, but you're not really facing him. You didn't see anything. He might have seen something. The fuck in my way, stupid ass bats. Is Metyr actually weaker than most Drakes in Elden Ring? I wouldn't say weaker, no. I'd say, like, it's... Metyr is just such... My problem with Metyr is it's like... He does a 10 attack combo, which you dodge once, which makes the fight more boring because you only have to dodge once, and it's just like, okay, he's just fucking all over the place, and you're just standing there like waiting for like his head to stop moving. And then they made like they didn't even give him a head multiplier. Like, he doesn't even take more damage to the head. It's just you have to attack the head because attacking anywhere else in his body is just useless because it takes such little damage. Let's shut this on now. Mesmer's assault is probably one of your favorite things to dodge. Man, the jumping attack. So the jumping method for Mesmer's assault is so fun. There's so many different ways to dodge it, which makes it also like a really good attack. I like being able to dodge it in different ways. But yeah, I've been trying to learn the jump one because the timing is very, very tight, but it does mean you don't have to dodge at all. You just jump one part of the attack and then run. Well, yeah, you don't have to run. You actually don't have to walk. Also pig fight, yeah. Metyr is also really good. A lot of jump. You can jump because Metyr is like very similar size to you. Same as like Mesmer. You can jump. God, you can jump so much in his fight. It's ridiculous how much you can jump. Yeah, it's just a shame that the run to him is just slop. I'm gonna chuck this on. I don't think it's gonna be a good idea, but we'll give it a crack anyways. Spin. Good boy. See, like, the lingering hitboxes on this fight are... Like, what hit me on that first dodge? That's not bad damage. But yeah, like, I dodged the attack and this dude's lingering hitboxes are like... I feel like I'm fighting a Dark Souls 3 boss. Yeah, maybe I just don't use Blood Boil. Miss out some damage, but I mean, the rot would probably do most of his health anyways. I dodge. See, again, another lingering hitbox. You dodge and still get hit. It's... God, it's so bad on this dude. Someone doing an RR11 and he used fingerprint shield plus shield charge against Leader and Goons. I mean, that's pretty good because it does have madness build up. It's a shame there's no madness infusion. That shit could become absolutely fucking rancid. I mean, even if you chuck, I think like Bleed Infusion actually, because it still has just the innate madness build up. Just let him die to rot. He now has AIDS. What the fuck? Why'd that move across my screen like that? I got so distracted by that. Why did it move across my screen so oddly? That was so fucking funny. It just like floated across my screen. I wonder if I can... No. Maybe? No. Not this one. Phase 3, maybe. Again. Like, just slop. This fight is just so much slop. Like, what the fuck? Oh, great. Nice. My jumping iframes just magically don't exist anymore. Let's at least try and rot him. Great. Oh, that's just slop hitbox. Holy shit. They definitely could have reduced the vast, drastic amount of hitboxes on this dude. Someone shell on armor just nullifies the slop. Yeah, I remember my first playthrough. I used my goat Andreas. Anybody who watched the first playthrough, you know about the goat himself. Been a bit Elden Ring Unalloyed. Is that the one I think it is, or am I thinking of something else? I might have to open up the Nexus page for it. What does the Unalloyed mod do again? See, if that shit is head, man, that's just powerful. Reckon we can try and hide behind this one? Nope. Yes, the Slop Fest is back! Mango, thank you for the follow. Convergence one shot doesn't work anymore. The build will mostly work. You just got to take into account that armor buffs and spell buffs don't stack anymore. But you can still the one shot run will still work just fine, honestly. Elden Ring Unalloyed. What does it actually do? So is it just like a mod pack pretty much, rather than actual mod itself? Me when hitbox. Me. Me when Slopfest. But it's so hot in here. How is the aircon on? It's so hot. Oh yes, the slop fest continues. The slop fest continues. Holy shit. Can I rot his corpse? Probably. Oi. We're gonna die to this. I'm so glad he sucked my entire stamina bar back somehow. Such a good addition. Oh good, that's, yep, it's exactly the hitbox that hit me. I'm dead. Goodbye. Oh yes, my favorite slop fest. Yes, my favorite slop fest. I've done like 4,000 drop build up to him, by the way, by now in phase 2, and he still hasn't been rotted. Oh, my favorite slop fest. I was gonna say this last hit better do damage because I don't have like anything left. Oh yes, my favorite slop fest. God, this boss is such a piece of fucking just actual garbage. Boss better than Mesmer according to who? I'm sorry, fucking what, cunt? That's nice. Do you a big triple nuke? Because you probably die from it. Oi! How does hitboxes still last after his fight? Oh, my nose. Been too much coke. Did Democracy ranked Mesmer as an A and Sagittarius as an SS. SS. I mean, at least he ranked Mesmer high, but like... Thanks for streaming at 2 AM. Brother, it'd be 8 AM actually. I kind of want to fight Mesmer again, just using those fucking fists I had. Where are they? These fucking bad boys. Hold on, let me fight Mesmer real quick, because he's just the goat of all time. Uh-oh, I have no fucking Sam regen. Uh-oh, buffer. Okay, I need to put Sam regen in the physic. Holy shit. I forgot how bad base stam regen is. It's actually impossible to use fists against him without stam regen. Oh, right. The summon is bugged right now. I don't know why it does it. It places you at like the base starting location of every area. If you die to a boss by pre-summoning it. I don't know why. Have they fixed that? Is that even in the next patch notes? Apparently not. They have to be aware of this bug, right? The goal is in the butterflies. Yeah, you literally joined at like the one fight. that I just wanted to fight Mesmer just with the balls quickly. Because he's goated. I didn't mean to drink the physic. I didn't even put the fucking thing in the physic. Race 1 bosses in Convergence, yeah. Great Front Ruins and Mulk's just single. Yeah. The only runs are always a lot of fun. The videos just do terribly. Oh my god, it buffered a fucking random charge attack. There's a wall! Who put a wall there? What in the fucking Donald Trump is this? Oh wait, I wanted to... But you can like dodge this really funny. I think you're supposed to walk backwards. You do this, walk backwards, walk forwards. Walk backwards, and he misses you, and then you walk to the side. Yeah, there's a fun way to dodge that. So walk backwards to the fight, walk towards the spear. Oh, he hit me somehow.
The grace of VODS Channel.
Wait,
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Yeah, Mesmer has insane dodges. Well, let me show some fun dodges I tried figuring out. Though they're very reliant on the ground being flat and not having these like mounds and stuff everywhere. I mean that you can jump. I'm sure everyone knows that one. Do a jump attack with smaller weapons. To this, run forward. Okay, let me try and get him to loop this attack. So it's probably best to normally crouch there. So you move forward, crouch, in case he does a spin. That spin, you can just crouch beneath. So we're gonna do the slow spin. And then you run to the left, and then to the... Oh, you run to the right, then to the left. So wait for the attack, do this, crouch, and then hit. Yeah, see? Ground elevation, just because that was on a mountain that's 3 centimeters higher than what he is. Do that, and then you rotate to the left, and you don't even have to dodge it. Although you should probably jump after that last hit. Like, there's so many attacks you can do without needing to dodge. Like, you can do jump or... For this one, I think you can jump this one, jump this one. I think you can jump that one as well, yeah. You can, like, you can rotate around some of them. But like, that one he just did is very, very hard to try and... This one you have to dodge. I haven't found a way to do that one funny, and this one you have to dodge. Like, I don't think you can outrun that one. That one you can crouch. So when he does that one, if you crouch to the left of him, you actually have time to do it. So if you crouch, it just misses you. And then follow up, you can also jump. So if you like crouch, just like that. This one, you can't do anything for that attack. It kind of sucks. Yeah, this one. I wish that turn wouldn't track you so fast, but you can crouch yourself. So that attack is pretty cool. So this one, you crouch at the beginning. So it's kind of hard. So what you do is dodge into the first one, crouch, see what he's going to do, and then you judge where to move. I think he's supposed to move backwards. So dodge in, crouch, rotate to the left, stand up, rotate to the right. Crouch, walk backwards. I think he might need to jump that one if he does that. So crouch. But if you jump, you're gonna have to jump the second one as well. He has so many fucking cool dodges, right? That one, that follow-up, you can do something weird with. I know you can like kind of run around it, so let me see if I can do it. So I think you have to run to the right. So dodge backwards, run to the right. No, I can't remember how you do it. Dodge towards, crouch, uncrouch, run to the... You have to run backwards? Dodge forwards, crouch. Oh, you have to run like really far backwards, it seems. Or is it at the last second? Run to the left. Wait, it might be... Hold on. Don't forget it. To do this, run to the left, run to the right, run to the left. Is that how you do it? Run to the left, run to the right. Yeah, okay, that's how you do it. It's hard to do. The positioning matters so much. The crouch. Hold on, so what did I do? Run to the left. It's just, you need to run backwards so he doesn't do the spin follow-up. Like that. Wait, what if you stood still? Like, if I just let him do this... He does hit me. But what if I, You have to lock onto him and then... Like that. It's so hard. To do this, no. Come on, brother. Crouch. Nope, he didn't do the follow-up. Come on, brother. Give it to me. No, it's like impossible to do that. Lock-on doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I wish that didn't track so aggressively to the side. It's stupid that one didn't track so aggressively. That doesn't miss you if you just crouch, right? If I just crouch. Well, no, I need him to... No, it does hit you. What if I just... Okay, this is so weird. So you dodge, if you dodge really far to the right... And what happens if I try walking backwards? No, he's just not doing it. Did you showcase on Rolana? Sure. Do I just have to walk straight backwards for that? I don't even know. Crouch. Walk backwards. Maybe if I uncrouch and ran backwards. Crouch. Run. No. Didn't dodge far enough to the right. Okay, for some reason the ground is uneven. Oh, okay, that probably does. Okay, so if I do this, right? No, I don't know what causes him to do the certain follow-ups. I don't know if it's triggered from like certain degrees of angle. Okay, you can run backwards. So crouch, run backwards, run to the left. So, how weird is that, right? So if I always do this, run to the... Nope. So if we continue to do it without dodging at all, then... So if I was next to him and he started doing it, run backwards, run forwards, run to the right, run to the left. No, I moved too close to him. So run here, run backwards, run forwards. You can do this entire attack without even needing to dodge. Just pure positioning, and you can dodge it. That's crazy. This is what makes Mesmer pretty much the best boss in the entire game and best boss FromSoftware ever made. Because you can position yourself and dodge like his most complex attacks. Just by standing in a good area. Next time you unlock instinct, you do this. And then for his flurry, see if we can get it now that I'm next to a wall. Nah. The flurry is the same. You also don't need to dodge this. Like at all. You can just jump once and then just rotate. And you can do that pretty consistently, I think. It's just trying to get the jump timing correct. So there's like so many cool ways to dodge him, and I'm pretty sure you can also just like... I mean, the one that I used to do is you just dodged forwards and then crouch. If I don't get hit by the first one, it's possible. And crouching also just avoids him from hitting you. And then I guess you could try and combine both of them. I think you probably try and jump, then crouch. Yeah, phase 2 unfortunately removes most of the fun attacks. Like all the snake attacks get obviously replaced. I wish that was more like rotatable. That one you can't jump if you're too close, but don't try jumping that. Yeah, phase 2. Actually, if you're using balls, any fist weapons in phase 2, do this. Do a tap cast of R2 and do a charge cast. Because there's a high chance you get 2 hits off on the second charge. Yeah, Mesmer just has just so much like peakness in him. Yeah, I think there's snakes you can like you can kind of dodge them by running, but like it doesn't really work. That again, that attack you don't have to dodge at all. You just run to the left, run backwards, run forwards, crouch, and then you can get a good punish off. And if you're using like a colossal sword, man, the punish would be insane. Anyways, let's continue with the actual run. Now that I've got to have my daily dose of Mesmer, because he's just like, oh. There's still so much to learn with him, but we'll get there one day. Physical, and physical. All right, so who are we gonna do next? I don't think we actually said anything. I guess we could do Putrescent Knight. Just get him out of the way. Randomized made you forget he has the second phase that comes off after half HP, not full HP. Randomize be doing demons to you. It's giving you demons. Oh, I forgot to fix it. Switch out the physic. Oh! God damn it. Nah, we should be fine. I think. Let me get some of that stam regen up in this bitch. Hey, man. I hate that attack. Oh, I still have Deathless on. That doesn't even stagger you. Holy shit, you fat piece of fucking shit. Okay, that stag was pretty cool. I'll admit that stag was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited for them to start to re-add like full custom bosses into those little for those dudes, because I think they're gonna change the Ghostland Bird back to a dragon, but I think they wanted to do some things to a dragon to make it a bit better. So instead of just being a the Jagged Peak Drake that it is, it's a spicier Jagged Peak Drake, which is cool. I hope they do that at least. I really hope they do, because it could be a really fun boss. Because the standard dragons in Elden Ring are some of pretty much my favorite dragons out of all the Souls games. They just fight so well. Like such a perfect balance of openings and punishes and, you know, dodging and the way you dodge them, and you can do certain things. You position yourself well. It's like, oh, the jumping attacks, dodge all their foot attacks. Oh, I don't know why, but in my opinion, just the normal drakes, just like normal dragons that you find everywhere, like such like a perfect dragon fight. They're so good. Except Borealis' like buggy fucking breath attack. That shit sucks. Glow-Eyed Queen final boss. That'd be cool. I know Convergence, the devs had some ideas throwing around to have Glow-Eyed Queen as a boss. As like the DLC Black Flame boss to give you the Shadow Rune of Black Flame. But I mean, I don't know what the progress on Black Flame on the Shadow Runes are right now, and just general progression of the mod itself. Hopefully we get some more news on 2.2. I mean, they've been putting out like sneak peeks pretty often. Like honestly, like once every couple of days, which is pretty cool. So I'm happy to see that. God, would be major features of it, yeah. Well, I mean, they did say there would never be an Elden Ring sequel, but the Elden Ring like story isn't finished. That's what Miyazaki said, which obviously now we know is Night Rain. So I don't expect we'll see the Elden Ring sequel. They're just going to move on to a new IP. Make a video for the best mods? I am. It's called Convergence. Done. Convergence and Seamless. Like, #1 and #2 mods for Elden Ring. Interchangeable. Non-negotiable. Just that simple. I just like... I don't think Rotten Butterflies are going to work too well against them. Out of curiosity, is it actually any good? It's just like... No. Oh my god, definitely not. I don't have like any proper offense for this area. Fuck it, we ball. That still hit me? What the fuck? But I just wanted a reason to go back to PC. But like, luckily something like that would happen again. I don't think so. I think after they saw the success of Dark Souls 3, and then it's like, okay, make a brand new IP. Made Sekiro, did well. Make a brand new IP. Made Elden Ring, did well. I think they will realize a pattern of Dark Souls 3 should be a trilogy. Elden Ring should be its own thing because it's massive. There's no reason for them to go like make a sequel to this. I like there's story left untold, yes, but also Dark Souls has tons of story left untold, and there's 3 fucking games. Like I think it's good to leave some things untold or untouched. Okay, dickhead. But I think for them, because I've seen so many people being like, oh, I really hope they go back to Dark Souls roots where it's like the maps are locked off. I'm gonna, like if I'm gonna be honest, it'd be like one of the worst decisions to make like Miyazaki's, let's just say Miyazaki's next game is the Souls game, if it was not open world. There's so many people say like, I really hope they go back to Dark Souls roots and have it be, you know, linear. I'm like, it'd be retarded for FromSoft to do that. They did so well with Elden Ring, and they can learn so much from Elden Ring. Like, you know, I think a smaller map would be fine. I wouldn't mind a smaller but denser map, but still open world, because open world allows so many possibilities with just like the progression, right? Like in Elden Ring, you can fight, I think it's like 120 bosses from the get-go, right? You fight 2 more bosses, you get access to another like 40 in the DLC. Like, there's so many options in Elden Ring, which is another reason why I absolutely love DS2, because you fucking You jump into the DS2, and you have the option to fight. It's like 14 bosses or something just from the get-go. In Dark Souls 3, it's like, okay, you can fight Gundyr. Now for the Gundyr, you can fight Vort or the Dancer, but like you're not gonna fight the Dancer because the scaling is fucked. And the way Dark Souls scaling it works, it's just fucked. Like no one would ever do that. Dark Souls maps open world. Well, I said my best thing to have for like a Dark Souls mix with Elden Ring, which I think they should do, because I like the dungeons in like Dark Souls, but they need to make open world just for progression to be less linear, because it opens up so many possibilities. Like this was my idea for another game they could do. You have a map, right? And then in the middle, you start here, you fuck here, you upgrade here. Final boss is also here, like a big tower. Imagine like a big tower. Final boss lives at the top. But you can't get to the final boss because you need 4 keys. I mean, like Dark Souls, you need 4 souls. And these are like massive legacy dungeons, right? Huge legacy dungeons, massive important final bosses at the end of them. You could have 3, 4, however many you need, but like make these really dense, like twice the size of Stormvale sort of areas, right? And there's 4 of them, and then one big one in the middle. But then all this is all open world, right? You know, there's some caves, catacombs, some dungeons here and there, little towns, civilizations, things scattered everywhere. That's how I think they could make like the perfect Souls game. Well, am I not tapped into the game? No, I'm not. I've got to change the physics again. So like a game like that would have the best of both worlds, with really dense dungeons that work really well with each other, but then a good open world area that lets you explore and do things like really good. Like it lets you get like I mean overpowered maybe, or just lets you make a entirely different build every time. You'd like a combat focused game like Sekiro next? You are. That's Night Rain. That's exactly what Night Rain is. It's just more focused combat. I have a really bad idea, and I don't think it's going to work, but if it does work, it could be funny. I tried. I don't think he has any openings, does he? How am I standing? How is I still standing? Anything else? What is it? Combat mechanics? Again, that's what Night Rain is. Night Rain literally has a class dedicated just to Sekiro combat. Right? And also the dude who's directing the game was the combat director. The reason all the combat feels the way it does, I think in Elden Ring, Sekiro, and Bloodborne. Like he's the one that he was like the dude that the reason director of Night Rain, which is why I can promise you that is why the combat in that game is going to feel fucking insane. Okay, I am not going to drink the blood boil. That shit gonna kill me. Hey, fat ass. I mean, he's not the fattest, he's like the boniest motherfucker to ever live. Alright, that still hits you, apparently. Do your fucking dippy dappy. Fly. Good boy. Again, already? The hell? I've never seen you do these two so close to each other. I reckon this gives you iframes. Okay, that's pretty cool being able to jump those attacks using this spell. That was pretty sick. That's pretty cool. I played it, what, Night Rain? No, but it's in the trailer. You can see the Sekiro class in the trailer. Well, it's either a Sekiro class or it's just a mechanic of the game, which I wouldn't mind either, or I legitimately wouldn't mind either. But yeah, it's in the trailer for Night Rain, the Sekiro-styled combat. And not just like deflecting tier, like where you perfectly deflect an attack and it can stagger an enemy by perfectly deflecting attacks. Damn, I can only level up twice from this fat bitch. Who's the other boss that's like Desolate? Desolation of Smog? Fucking Metyr. Claudia, hello. How's the run going? It's going good. Realm of Shadow. Vessel. Time to fondle a hippo. As you do. Hey, buddy. Hey, big man. Just whack him with the seal. Reg, thank you for the follow. As one does naturally, exactly. Focus enough to chain deflect. Well, that's the thing. Maybe in the game there's things that lock onto you, like what's it called in Elden Ring? The talisman makes enemies lock onto you more often. Like maybe there's something like that in Night Rain. You know, you got to think it is a roguelike, so you got to think about like, oh, there's probably some crazy buffs and crazy things that you can get to change your build to make it like insanely well focused for doing like certain types of combat. And I trust FromSoft to do stuff like that. I really do. Subaru's Warrior, that's what it's called. Thank you. But yeah, I trust FromSoft to like think about that sort of stuff, right? Hackathon, exactly. Just like maybe that is like a theory, but it wouldn't surprise me if we get tons of stuff like that in the game. Just like tons of things that just like could like perfectly craft a specific build. If made the game was a test to do more co-op style games in the future, yeah. I mean they should. Like they made this is Elden Ring as co-op. They added seamless co-op, and this is like the single best co-op experience I've ever had in my life, playing Elden Ring with someone. It's so good. Like they nailed the co-op experience in Elden Ring. They just somehow didn't get the co-op part right. Like everything is so thought out with like health scaling bosses and everything like that, scaling poise, and then you know, I don't even know what else they have. Like the way bosses can flick between players, well, like it's like all there. They basically already made a co-op game, nailed it, just didn't add the co-op part, and now they're gonna try their own co-op. The only problem, like my only issue is them doing a co-op game is they just need to fix their damn servers, man. They do not pay enough money for their servers, and they are hot garbage. Nice one, fuckhead. Cunt. I jumped that just fine, thank you very much. I think I'll use my credit card. Did the music stop? Am I high? No, it did pause. Yeah, I was talking about Alex Rowe earlier. I play his shit. I play the like Dark Souls, like Soulsborne remixed album. Because all of his like remixes are so good, and they're free to use by anyone. How cool is that? Having to do like literally the worst fight to exist in all the video games. Did I just bounce? I'm bouncing on that shit, crazy style. Hey man. What? What in the excuse me? You're fucking all double hit. I'm dead. See ya, you're fucked. I hate this. Let me crouch behind the rock. I mean, he's rotted, so technically he should die. I love the video game. What? I love dodging. It's my favorite mechanic in all the video games. The invasion stuff in Elden Ring. Yeah, the invasion stuff is so so shit. Like I think oh, let me find my friend. No, I think you should just die. And then Seamless Co-op introduced that mechanic. Like you have to like disable it when you reinstall Seamless Co-op every time. Some fucking poor bloke joined our game when I didn't realize when I was trying to use Seamless Co-op for the first time in a while. Just like off stream. Some poor bloke joined me. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Lock on, kill. Hey, bud.